tackles every time a Bulls player dunks, and he'll do it a lot.
And McDonald's will equal that 25.
There you go. They're still on their feet here.
Donald Royal travel.
So excited, he got hung up in the action here, and Michael's dunk puts him ahead by 2, 3:26, and now Tree Rollins comes in for Shaquille O'Neal. Royal will sit down, and it looks like Brian Shaw coming in. Yeah.
Under 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Off the screen by Longley, Jordan.
7 for MJ, 17 out of the backcourt for the Bulls.
Chicago by 4, nobody there.
Watch this one, super slow-mo. We'll take a look at it. The pass in to Michael. Michael gets it underneath. He goes up. Yeah, those big ham hocks put it right over the rim, and we got a timeout.
There is good air up there. Sign night at the United Center. Welcome back, MJ. And boy, did he answered their cry.
Well, speaking about Michael Jordan, he made the last basket off of a two-man game, you want to call it, screen and roll, pick and roll. Watch Luke there, give him a little screen. Out comes Tree Rollins a little bit, Brian Shaw, but nobody can catch up to him, and MJ nails it. He's got 7. He's got this crowd on their feet during the timeouts, this place is electric.
Prior to that shot, a slam by Jordan off a beautiful touch pass.
Well,
and that brought the crowd to its feet.
I know not only are the people happy here in Chicago watching this game, but they're watching in Countryside out by the TV place there, the Pheasant Inn in Briggsville, Wisconsin, all over Florida. You got it. People are in front of their sets tonight, Wayne.
Absolutely. And they are still on their feet here at the United Center. Bulls, there's a look at the first 3 and the last 3. 7 for 8 from the field. They're shooting 61% overall for the quarter.
Good move here by their coach to give Tree Rollins and Shaw some playing time. Rest Penny and Shaq, and they'll be back in, for a majority of the game.
Penny and Shaq both played over 40 minutes the other night, last night. Pippen on the drive. Beautiful move.
Yes, Pippen all the way. So that's 2 plays with Luke Longley involved now. A pick and roll for Michael and a little screen and a handoff to
Grant's pass deflected away. Anderson chases down. Bulls lead by 6. It is their biggest lead of the night. Grant out front. Pippen slaps down the rebound. This is Jordan. Rollins the rebound. Michael now 3 of 7 from the field. Morris posting Tony Kukoc.
Well, you and I were talking about it before. This is a pretty good night for Tony Kukoc because Horace does not have inside moves. He's a good rebounder, a good face-up shooter, but normally he doesn't post up very well.
Double team on Scotty. Tony is open at the arc for 2.
Long deuce coming around. Tony Kukoc, he's got 6.
The lead is 6 for the Bulls. Hardaway finds Anderson. Good ball movement by Orlando, and Penny for 3. Ring that up.
Have they missed any threes yet? Wow.
Magic have been red hot out at the arc. Jordan Longley. Luke trying to go back to Michael, but hit the backside of Tree Rollins. And now Hardaway on the drive is fouled by Longley.
If you get it in that close, I think Michael's going to tell him, go ahead and take it on up. He comes down and talks to him and says, just go right up with it. So Luke Longley comes down and doesn't give Hardaway the basket. Penny will shoot it from there, and Longley with his first foul, 4th on the team.
And that turnover by the Bulls as Brian Hill paces the sidelines, the Magic coach. There's Shaq on the bench. That turnover by the Bulls, Red, is again part of what they're going through right now to get everybody adjusted to Michael Jordan. Michael's never played with Luke Longley. Michael heads off and Pete Myers comes on, which is appropriate. It is Myers who replaced Jordan in the starting lineup a year ago when Michael retired. Those things like that turnover a moment ago are things they'll work out between now and the playoffs as players get familiar with each other all over again. Tree Rollins kept it alive. Armstrong on the steal. It's BJ in alone.
Beautifully done. BJ now the rover out there, and he picks the ball up from their assistant coach, Tree Rollins.
That's right. Tree is an assistant coach, and shows you the lack of depth on the Magic in the pivot. They've got to go with a nearly 40-year-old backup center as an assistant coach. Here's Horace bumping with Tony all the way, and Kukoc commits the foul. Let's pause here for station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Chicago.
4 team fouls on the Bulls. First in the last 2 minutes. Make that the first foul on Tony Kukoc. Horace shooting at almost 70% from the free throw line, and he has been red hot his last 3 games. 18.7 points a game, 11.3 rebounds. The other factor that people don't talk much about, Red, is this guy's a pretty good shot blocker. Almost 2 shots blocked per game, 1.6.
Well, that's been his career. You just named his career numbers. He's got the same numbers that he's had most of his career. He shoots in the low 70s from the free throw line, over 50% from the field, double-digit rebounds. I mean, that's Horace's career.
Scotty finds Luke Longley. Good ball movement to Tony Kukoc. Knocked away from behind, and a foul coming up on Dennis Scott.
Personal foul, Dennis Scott.
First on Dennis.
Is first. The team's first in
the last 2. Under a minute to go now. Non-shooting affair. Scottie Pippen. Armstrong's had the hot hand. Luke had it slapped by Grant initially. Horace tried to save, but stepped on the baseline. There are 12 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Bulls on the inbound.
All right, they want to get one right now. They want to get one right now so they can get another shot before the end of the quarter.
Scotty. B.J. Armstrong. Not that time. Shaw corrals the rebound. Half a minute to go. Bulls leading the Magic by 2. Hardaway out front. It's about a 9-second difference, shot clock to game clock. 8 to go on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3. Longley seals off Rollins. Rollins knocks the outlet pass out of bounds.
Steve Kerr jumps off the bench, and he'll be coming for Luke, I think.
Yeah, they're going to get a shooter in the final 9.1 seconds. Here is Steve Kerr.
Luke's got to come all the way across floor. Watch this. Yep. All right, Luke, come on, you're out of there. Hurry,
out of there,
run. They're going to bring in Bowie.
Anthony Bowie comes in to answer that move by Phil Jackson. So there's Bowie right there, the former Oklahoma standout. So the wheels turning at both ends on the coaching table. Tony Kukoc on the inbounds. To Scotty. Time winding down to the quarter. Pippen penetrates. Kukoc over the back of Grant, and a foul with 4/10 of a second remaining.
Not a good play by Tony to try even on that, because if you miss that shot, you go into the quarter still ahead by 2. Now Horace will go on down. Tony's got 2 fouls.
There's a look at Shaq, his work in the first quarter. 6 points, rather quiet quarter for him. And Michael Jordan, after a slow start, came on to post 3 field goals and 7 points overall, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this initial quarter. Horace, 37 minutes last night against Charlotte.
Horace shooting like lights out here in this place. 7 first quarter points for him.
He's missed 8 games this year, Red, due to injuries or illness, a hip, strep throat, back, knee problems at different times. There's a look at his last game against the Bulls.
So they put 2 points on the board. They give it, that's a chance to tie it. That's it.
First quarter comes to a close. The Magic and the Bulls head off at the end of 1, tied at 32. Wayne Larrabee, Johnny Red Kerr, and a cast of thousands in the United Center. Let's go over to Rich King.
Okay, Wayne, thank you. Outside the Bulls bench, I just talked to a few of the players, and they said they were a bit tight when the thing began because of all the hoopla with Michael Jordan, but things settled down in a hurry. Everybody happy right now at this first quarter. The Bulls shooting the ball a lot.